This morning, Made for the Cage headquarters here in Sunderland, and we're going to be interviewing Anas, the Moroccan sensation, Siraj, before his pro debut at the Tuff-Ish Radio Arena. So let's get stuck in there, and this is on behalf of ALTV. Well, this is Stephen at Made for the Cage headquarters in Sunderland, and we're here with Anas, the Moroccan sensation, Siraj. And we're going to be speaking to him about his pro debut on BAMMA 12, which is going to be this Saturday at the Tuff-Ish Radio Arena. It's a really big opportunity for Anas, and we're going to just be discussing a little bit about himself, and he's a teammate of mine at the Dungeon Academy as well. So there you are, Anas. What do you feel like going? This probably is the biggest bout of your career.
Oh, I feel good, man. I feel awesome. Fight camp at the Dungeon was really great. I've had so much help from great people. I've had great people around me, and I just cannot wait.
You've had a lot of attention from Arabs MMA. I mean, obviously, if you explain to the people your background, which is obviously you're from Morocco, and you're very proud of your traditions and culture.
Yeah, well, I'm from Morocco, Africa, and exactly from Casablanca, and I love that place.
Really like it?
Yeah.
How's MMA in them areas?
It's growing. It's still not as big as Europe or America, but it is growing. Especially Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu aspect of MMA is growing so fast in Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I said, Arab MMA TV, you've actually been in contact with yourself.
Yeah.
That was another interview what we've done.
Yeah.
Not long ago at the last Made for the Cage. But so there's a lot of interest in them areas.
Yeah, there are big promotions coming up now, like especially in Amman, in Jordan, and you need to check arabsmma.com. They've got some good stuff in there.
So when you're fighting, do you feel like you're representing your people, like the likes of the Moroccans or the Arabs? And
I do. Like, I feel like I need to make the Moroccan people proud.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to represent the Dungeon, Checkmat Sunderland. There are some great people over there, and they are helping me inside the gym, outside the gym, in the cage, everywhere. And I've got to represent them very well.
Hence why we're here. Best management structure in the world. Yeah, so like you said, one of the great things what we like, obviously we like your style, which is very aggressive, and you like to go in there and have a slugfest and a fight. But also one of the other things what people can look forward to is your entrance, and it's something what's come a bit of a, people actually look forward to seeing you fight, so that they can see this entrance. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That entrance it's got a Moroccan touch in it, a Moroccan spice in it. I do love it. I love the outfit and everything, and I do love entertaining people when I'm fighting. So it should be a very entertaining fight.
Well, that's the way I like to look at things. Obviously the fight is important, but it's a production, isn't it? It's a show for the fans. Definitely. The fans want to see excitement from the entrance to the end, Definitely. But obviously, as long as there's total respect inside the cage.
Oh yes, definitely. If you see all my previous fights, I never do any trash talk. Before the fight, I do respect people inside the cage, because anything can happen at the end of the day. One little mistake and everything can go wrong. So you've got to have that respect. You've got to have that little insecurity, if I may say. So you've always have that respect.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'd just like to look back at the type of training what we do at the Dungeon, and obviously we have a lot of emphasis on BJJ. We have a great coach, Aaron Nesbitt. I was actually there at the Manchester Open when you got double gold. How much of importance is BJJ in your training?
It is very important. That's my first love, BJJ. I love it so much, and not only it's helped me in my fights, and it's also helped me in my lifestyle. Now that I used to be, before I started training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I used to be 110 kilos, believe it or not. And it was like pure fat. It was like fat.
You used to have to wear one of them, what do you call it? Rash guards and everything. Wouldn't take his top off. But now he's quite lean.
I know, and I was very unhealthy, and training at the dungeon did actually make me healthier, and it's really helping me.
How far are we going to go with this as a career?
Too far that we will get lost.
So
No,
you want to be on the radar, you'd like to go all the way to the top?
Definitely, definitely. I can see. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I can see a great future, not just for me, but for the whole team.
That's what we like to hear. Also, there's people like who's obviously fight management, like Colin Fletcher, who's went exactly from whereabouts you are now, and they're now fighting on the main card at UFC. And I would like to see you continue that tradition. I would like to see you get all the way to the top and do the same. I think that you've got the talents to do it, and you've obviously got the excitement and everything else. And as careers go, talking careers, I'd just like to say, obviously, Anna's just to like to look at the background fighters, because obviously people think of MMA, or the word what we don't like to use, which is cage fighting. And Anna's has actually got a degree in IT. Is that right?
Yeah, I've got a bachelor degree in applied business computing and a master degree in IT management.
And are you using that?
At the moment, no. I'm just fighting.
Well, at least he's got the degree.
Yeah.
It's just to show, like you said, the type of people that we've got here. It's not just your stereotype Ben Sherman shirts and big gold chains,
No.
roly-poly necks.
There are a lot of smart people fighting.
There's a lot of smart people fighting. But you've got to be, though, because of all the disciplines what you do.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's what makes MMA exciting. It's because you look at other combat sports what haven't changed in the last so many years, and then you've got MMA, which is basically a cocktail. You can mix it up whichever way you want. You stand up and you're wrestling and you BJJ, and you can take from whichever one of them disciplines and make it your own type of martial arts in a way. But like you say, we're going to see what happens on Saturday, and hopefully we'll get the win. And
Yeah,
I think we'll obviously get the win, and we'll take it from there. What's the plans after that? What is in the future? What have you got any fights in the near future?
3 weeks after BAMMA, I've got my second Pro K1 fight in Middlesbrough. That's the next target.
And what about
And then there's a no-gi competition down Cheltenham. I'm competing on that one as well, and then we'll see what happens from there.
I hope you don't stay out of the limelight at Made for the Cage too long.
Definitely not. I think there's a Made for the Cage in May.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting on that one.
You want to be there, see like the home fans.
Yeah, definitely.
Them are like your brothers and sisters.
Definitely, yeah.
And we can't neglect them too long. We've got to show them the Moroccan sensation.
Yeah, definitely.
But first things at hand, we've got to get BAMMA 12 out of the way.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we'll go forward and make this a successful career for yourself. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would like to thank Made for the Cage Fight Management. They are great guys, awesome guys to work with, very helpful. And all the dungeon guys, Czech Matson, and thank you very much for all the help. And I would like to thank my family for the support and all my friends back home as well.